Hi guys, so as you can see we're at the track. Well, this is the day before, so I'm just basically doing a quick video just to show you what prep we're doing for the car before it does its first track day slash drift day. So here it is. We're doing fuck all. Basically just going to send it as it is. Standard seats, standard brakes, tyres, everything. I'll bring some spares. Standard lock, standard LSD, everything. I mean, just completely standard. Look, this fucker he's gonna be going around Driftland. So let's get there. Okay, so we're almost here. Right, it's like 4.5 hours drive for me. Driftland! It's so windy. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, one thing I have done, I've put a safety bar in because you had to for Driftland. But other than that, safety is super important, so I've got a bolt-in hoop that I'm going to be taking out after this because I want it as a nice road car. So it's so cold. Anyway, let's see. So I'm going to mount the GoPro turned up, standard lock, standard everything, and see if we can get this thing to do drifts. So I'm going to try it with just VDC off and see how we get on. This is Driftland up in Scotland, Lochgelly. Amazing place, amazing staff, and it's just as a private test day, so social distancing, everything like that all applies. So they've been kind enough to give me, off of the fact that I put a hoop in, they've been kind enough to give me 5 minutes on track, so hopefully I won't make a fool of myself, so we'll see. Wow, this is more complicated than I'm used to. I'm used to having a lot of steering angle, a hydraulic handbrake, but it seems to work. It goes sideways. It's not great because it's wet. It's very difficult. I'm not getting much feel from the front end, and the standard, this tyre and suspension is very wobbly and washy. Wow, slight improvement. They've given me permission to just have a go at the little S section on the infield. Loads of understeer. Crazy. What am I doing? so hard. But I'm gonna get it. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do it. Go around again. Here we go. Clutch kick. Yes, I cheated a little bit. I touched the handbrake, so we'll try it one more time. Okay, second gear, clutch kick. Wasn't too bad. It's so difficult. I can't left foot brake. I can't left foot brake because it kills the power, because I haven't done any ECU mods, so I'm having to cheat a little bit with the handbrake. But at least we're getting some progression. Again, Driftland, absolutely amazing place. I'd be up here every 5 minutes if they were a little bit more local, but I've been here a few times. Amazing. I've competed here. Hopefully be competing here again this year, so we're going to be doing some YouTube stuff on that. But let's see what this road car does. And a little bit of drizzle. Let's see how the road car does. I'm just going to commit to using the handbrake a little bit because I've just not got the time to learn it. So really don't want to damage the car, so I'm not going to go crazy. Even had a little bit of tire smoke. So one last shot. Let's try and link it. Not too bad. All right, we'll call it at that. Let's start modifying this car. Wow. So I think with a bit more time, a bit more practice, if I had an hour, I think I'd probably be able to link the circuit without using the factory handbrake, just to tweak it a little bit, just to get that, just to even out the transition. The transition's really hard because the car's wobbling all over. So if it had really low stiff suspension, it'd make it a lot easier to drive, and if it did, it would transition a lot flatter, a lot smoother, and I'd probably get there a little bit sooner. But at the moment it bounces around like you won't fucking believe. But I mean, it's got all the horsepower in the world, it feels like it. In the dry, in the dry on a road, on a nice, you know, nice spirited drive, the clutch is slipping a little bit there, so I'm gonna have to put a clutch in it. And I'm going to change the suspension. It's too bouncy. It's nice, you know, for maybe a daily drive or for running around the place, but I'd like to do a little bit of track racing in the car, track use in the car, probably drifting because that's where my heart's at. But yeah, no damage, still on the same tyres as that were on it when I bought the car. Yeah, it's just a shame it was wet and I got a tiny little bit of tyre smoke there, but I really wanted a nice dry day. But it's England and it's early spring, so can't have it all. Time for a little bit of a debrief. Okay, so I didn't get any footage after really I loaded the car on the trailer. Throughout the whole day it was like gale force 50 and it was pissing rain on and off. So loaded the car on the trailer, helped out Josh a little bit with his car, because we were up there testing with Josh's new 350Z competition car as well. So the reason I brought the convertible turbo up was because there was a chance or an opportunity there just to go and do a couple of laps around the track. Driftland gave me the opportunity. They said, you know, put a hoop in the back, which is I've removed before I set off to work this morning. Put a hoop in and we'll give you two sessions of like 5 minutes. It won't really interrupt anyone else's day. So they were gracious enough to do that. Fantastic, brilliant place. Get up there. I think they're starting the Scottish Drift Championship up there in a few months. So get onto Driftland's Facebook page and get signed up to do one of those events if you're actually a drifter yourself in the UK. Anyway, I've still not touched the car. I've still not modified the car. We dynoed it. We've had a bit of a chat about what we're going to do, and we've made a few plans, and then the drift day came along. I thought, oh quick, get the car out, let's see what it does. We know the car's going to do a drift. A standard 350Z will drift, and almost anything rear wheel drive will drift in the wet, so there's no surprises there. We were just hoping for a bit of a dry day where, you know, it'd be great to sort of send it in second gear and, you know, sort of start to smoke up the tyres a little bit, because the car's got plenty of horsepower, but that's not the case. Anyway, still a bit of fun, and we still got a chance to keep an eye on Josh's new car, so that's good. So what's the plan now? Basically, we've got to see what the management is on this car, which we're going to do now. We're going to do it today. We've also got a corner weight scale system. We're going to see how much the car weighs. We're going to see what we can do to take some weight out of the car so it's just a little bit quicker, and we've got a pair of new seats to go in the car, because although these seats are actually in really good shape, they're really heavy, and the heating on them isn't like, it's not super fast. But I've not got a 350Z where the heated seats heat up like really fast, so I'm a bit disappointed. I kind of want to get in, I turn the heated seats on, and I like have my ass toasted, but that's not the case. So we've got some new seats to go in, full exhaust system, suspension. So that's what's coming in the next episode. So stay tuned. If you like what you see, like what we're doing with this car, subscribe. And we're going to be dropping an episode on Josh's new competition 350Z with all the aero, all the modifications we did, the roll cage and everything like that. this week as well. Thanks very much.